Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting presents Nokomis Warrior Basketball. Tonight, the Hermon Hawks take on our own Nokomis Warriors. Tape live December 9th, 2025 from Nokomis Regional High. And bringing you tonight's game, Josh Hunt and Josh Tardy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. Tonight's contest features the visitors coming in from Hermon. The Hawks come soaring in here with a 1-0 record on the year. Their first road out countable game was against Foxcroft Academy, where they won 49-35. The Nokomis Warriors come in tonight 0-1 with a really tough loss against a young but athletic Coney Rams team. So the elephant in the room here, let's address that. It's the Hermon Hawks. It's the first time that they've been in Newport, and I don't know how long, for a countable regular season game.
It's a new era. It's a different schedule, and Hermon is on the calendar. And heralded sophomore Abby Bradstreet is in the house. She's a transfer. We know Abby well, and so there's a lot of local interest in the game, and we should have a good one tonight. So players to watch here in this contest tonight. Taking a look at the Hermon Hawks, Bradstreet is a guard who is a sophomore. Does have that type of stature as a player to watch, but also on the Hawks, we want to talk a little bit about Lila Ryan. She had 23 points against Foxcroft Academy, so she's on the radar tonight. They've kind of got themselves a dual threat, and they've got a pretty big girl, Rebecca Bomas, who's a junior that plays in the middle. So it'll be interesting to see what type of style they play. First-year coach for the Hawks. Yeah, and talking to Coach Peavy about some of the keys for tonight's game, Coach Hunt, are, of course, got to have a better start than they did against Coney. You can't get yourself into a hole, so they need to just relax, make confident passes and shoot the ball with confidence and play with a little bit of aggression and patience, and you can do both. Try to get into an offensive flow, and then defensively, probably going to need to try to contain Bradstreet. Her action to the basket is her best action, so they're going to try to keep her away from the rim, close out on shooters, and hold the Hermon Hawks to one shot. So we'll see how that goes. It's easier said than done.
Absolutely. I think we may see a little bit of a contrast in styles here tonight, too. Hermon might want to turn this one up a notch or two and maybe make it a little bit more of a track meet. We've got our PA announcer, Mr. Simon Elias, athletic administrator here at RSU 19 at the high school. He is going to give us our starting lineups, and then we'll have our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Nokomis Regional High for today's regular season matchup between the visiting Hawks of Hermon High School and your Nokomis Warriors. We hope you enjoy today's game and support these athletes, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for Hermon. A sophomore, number 3, Brooklyn Kelly. A sophomore, number 4, Abby Bradstreet. A junior, number 10, Lila Ryan. A junior, number 12, Maddie Tracy. And a junior, number 15, Rebecca Balmas. The Hawks are coached by Marissa Kelly and assisted by Emmy Plummer and Katie McPherson. And now, get on your feet and make some noise for your Nokomis Warriors. A freshman, number 1, Maeve Rush. A senior, number 4, Reagan King. A sophomore, number 21, Mackenzie Liscombe. A junior, number 23, Delaney Ranlett. And a senior, number 34, Briley Bowyer. The Warriors are coached by Kyle Peavy and assisted by Sarah Murray and Kate Rush. The officials for tonight's game are Chad Graffam and Ryan Dankert, and the athletic trainer is Mr. Prescott. At this time, would you all please rise and join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem by the Nokomis Pep Band.
All right, let's get ready for basketball here in Newport. Regular season game number 2, Coach.
Here we go. It is that time of year, and heel points are on the table, and heel points are up for grabs. So this is a big, big night for both teams. And shout out to the Nokomis band. Great job on the national anthem.
Oh, that was beautiful. You know, it's amazing what the fine arts program here between drama and band does. The product that they produce is, you go on the road and you hear another school, and it's lucky if the national anthem's even played live.
Absolutely. I second that motion right there.
All right, so it's Liscombe, Rush, King, Beaulieu, and Ranlett for the Warriors. And the ball is controlled by the Warriors. This is King. And taken away here. Ryan with it, spin dribble, picks it up, drags her pivot foot, no call. Tracy now around the horn, Bradstreet for 3. That one off the rim, no good. Rebound Beaulieu, going to be a foul in the rebounding action.
Hawks and Warriors both out in man-to-man defenses.
We're going to pick up in the front court here a little bit. It looks like this is a half-court trap, Coach?
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of diamond press. See what they do. They're going to trap on the sidelines.
Yep. King now, they break it well.
Nice job with the press breaker.
Be a jump ball. It's going to be a Hermon basketball in alternating possession. So that's a little half-court trap, something to deal with, something to work at here. Here's Nokomis picking up with a little pressure, and then they fall back. Ryan with the basketball now. Swings it over to Kelly. Hand off to Bradstreet. Bradstreet goes baseline, puts it up, draws a foul on Liscombe, and is going to go to the free throw line.
It's like they're going to have Rush guard Bradstreet up the floor. Looks like that's the strategy early. We'll see how that plays out. First one up and in for Abby Bradstreet.
Well, we've broken the ice, and there's points on the board. Now I'll tell you, man, against Coney, it took Nokomis 10 minutes to score their first points. That one is going to be a backcourt violation. And it was a 9-point game by the time the game was done. So that tells you, the effort and the change and the growth within the game itself. This one here, hopefully Nokomis will break the ice much sooner than.
Yeah, absolutely. They got to find a way to get some confidence in some type of offensive flow, and that's, as Coach Peavy has recognized, that's a key to this game early.
Well, Mr. Bradstreet, that one's going to be blocked by Litscombe. Rush gets it over to King. King brings it up. Crossover, penetrate, gets to Litscombe.
Nice
up
job.
And in. And just like we were talking about, the ice is now broken. Both teams on the scoreboard, 2-2. Rabbi Bradstreet with the basketball here. Inside out, baseline jump shot. That one's good. Beaulieu now bringing it up. Give me a hand check. It's a pretty easy call right out in front there. That foul's going to go on Kelly. It's going to be the team's second, or first. Briley gets it in here, gets it to King. Riley for 3. Oh, nice to see her looking for a shot early. That was a good-looking shot on balance.
I agree. That's the type of shot she has to take.
Ryan controlling things here for the Hawks. Looking for a ball screen. No ball screen. Get out to Ballman. She's way out front. There's a 2-point shot. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Fought for in the rebounding action. Boy, we're gonna get some ticky tacks tonight. It looks like in the rebounding action.
Second over the back foul called on Hermon.
Yeah,
3 fouls for them.
that must be a point of emphasis. Here we see a half-court trap coming up off that foul. That's going to be Balmus's first, the team's third. King gets it over to Rush. Rush now looking.
They settle back in, player to player here for the Hawks coming out of the zone trap. That one is turned over. By my account, that's the third Nokomis turnover in the early goings here so far.
Yeah, that pick and roll is the right idea. Just don't have to force it. If it's not there, it's not there.
Bradstreet with the basketball, being guarded by Rush. Dribble handoff, now to Kelly. Gets it to Balmus. Back to Bradstreet. Little give and go here. Balmus head fake. Nice little head fake. Puts it up. Couldn't get it to go. King comes down with the rebound, and the Warriors are off and running. A little bit of a break here. King gets it to Liscombe. Liscombe puts it up. That one's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Controlled by the Hawks. Bradstreet has it now. Coast-to-coast action. Takes the ball to the rim. That one goes up. No good. Bradstreet was out of bounds when she touched that one. And it's going to go back to the Warriors. Well, this trap hasn't had a whole lot of success. Well, aside from then, announcers Jenks. Bradstreet comes up, takes that one away.
Yeah, both teams a little bit sloppy to start the game.
Yeah. We've got both teams trying to figure each other out and figure out their systems. Ranlip for three. Well, that misses everything. Rush with it. Tries to dump it down to Liscombe, but Liscombe didn't have her hands ready. Balmus takes it away. Bradstreet has it here. Ryan down to Balmus. Working in the paint. Turnaround jump shot. That was pretty.
Yeah, nice post entry. Nice hoop for the Hermon Hawks.
Probably gives up her dribble in the backcourt. That one's going to be a turnover. Ryan has it. Takes it to the hole. Misses the layup, and King comes away with a rebound. Dribbles it off her foot. Now Ryan's going to have a second chance. Goes to the right side and makes the layup. Bowie gets it in. Now over to King. Crossover, pretty crossover. Gets it to Liscombe. Now back out to King. King for three. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound by Balmus. One and done for the Warriors. Bradstreet working on Rush, inside out, baseline runner, that's no good. Last touched by Bradstreet. It's going the other way. It's going to be a Warriors basketball.
Big possession here for the Warriors.
Yeah, need a bucket, huh?
I think so.
Interesting here, Coach. Do you attack that thing from the middle, or do you attack it on the baselines?
I always like to try to attack at the middle if it's there, but the people on the baselines have to be ready to catch.
Yes, they do. There's a turnover again. This time taken down the floor by Tracy. Tracy puts the shot up. That's no good. And Liscombe was out of bounds. And we get a timeout. Coach Peavy going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout on this one. We're going to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about some of our sponsors. We got some sponsors here. We want to just let you know of and thank you so much for our sponsor, for your sponsorship to Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, A.E. Robinson, Fog Brookman, Bowman Construction, as well as Casa Cattle. We'll have more listings as we go. So, Coach, what do you think? What do we see here?
Hey, it's a little bit of offensive jitters, and that's a key that Coach Peavy acknowledged early as I spoke to him before the game. They just need to have a little bit more patience. They don't have to force the action on every pick and roll, but they did get good action off King penetration and pitch.
Yep. Yeah, probably pretty good time out there. Just kind of talk about things a little bit, settle down. Hermon basketball here. Bradstreet for three. That one misses everything. Volleyballed around, and Rush comes up with it. One dribble took her nowhere. Reagan comes up with it. King now down the left side. Double coming from the back. Could have come from the back. Gets it to Liscomb. Liscomb had a layup.
Another good penetration and pitch, though, by King. That's the right idea.
Those shots will fall eventually. Good ball movement there by the Hawks. That one's rebounded by Ryan. She forces it back up, but nobody boxes out. King finally skies and grabs the glass.
King working hard on both ends.
Liscomb with it here. Way out in front, trying to pull the defense out away. There's a wheel. King block. That foul's going to go on Kelly.
Let's see what the Warriors do on their baseline out of bounds. Also call it a blob.
Was that Tracy they gave that to? 15.
It's her second.
Yeah, it's her second. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Turnovers are plentiful here in the early goings.
Yeah, I kind of think that one should have been a shot.
Yeah.
King made a nice move. She has to power that up.
I can't help it. You want to try to get your teammates involved. And all right, ball's around the perimeter. Checking into the game is Whitney for Hermon. There's a 2-point shot by Bradstreet. That one no good. Broly, another foul in the rebounding action.
This should put the Warriors on the line now.
Yeah, we're going to get a free throw shooting contest here in the first quarter. Fifth foul is the bonus now every quarter. So we got every Hermon foul that happens from now on. Nokomis will get to the free throw line. So it's a great opportunity to be able to score some points here, getting the charity stripe. Oh, boy, this gives me the great opportunity to be able to talk about this because I had never seen this before. Coach Peavy, this is a fabulous strategic thing that he's doing with
Get
his
him
defense.
back on the defense.
Yeah, I love this. I absolutely love this.
It takes away getting beat long.
Yeah, well, and how many offensive rebounds do you really see since they moved the blocks up?
Right. Bowyer with 1 out of 2.
All right, ball goes in. That one's thrown out of bounds by Tracy, trying to feed it down underneath. Tried to get that one to Whitney. Goes out of bounds.
You know, Coach, both teams are turning the ball over early, and I think the team that figures that, how to solve that problem, is come away with a win.
Yeah, that solved that issue. Little 1-4 set here. Clear out for King to try to penetrate. Gets it down to Liscomb. Liscomb doesn't even look at the rim. Gets it back around the perimeter. Beaulieu has it here. Nice little take there. Good penetration. Bradstreet controls it for Hermon.
Going to do a little double team action on Bradstreet out of this zone. This must be a 1-3-1 zone for the Warriors.
Yeah, a little odd front here. We'll see if... Yeah, Coach Kelly's going to want to take a timeout here.
Coach for Hermon's going to make an adjustment. And my guess is that the Warriors will probably be back in man coming out of this timeout.
Absolutely. Wouldn't you switch it right now? Yeah, just one more time. Let's just one time. Okay, come out, match up. Just to mess with them. Take this time and set this up, and now screw it up. It's great coaching if that's what happens.
Hey, you got him to use a timeout.
Yeah.
Why not?
1 minute remaining in the quarter. 1 minute 3 seconds to be exact. 8-3 is the score here. It's been a back and forth turnover battle in the early goings here. Nobody's really lit the scoreboard up as far as the offensive production is concerned. I think turnovers outnumber the score. So Hermon has it now on sideline out of bounds. And yes, exactly, Coach. You called it. Player to player here. Ball goes down to the post. Kick back out. Swung to Bradstreet. Bradstreet will take a 3 and splash. 11-3 the score. Ranlett with a basketball.
Now King. Five seconds closely guarded. That's a violation. Going the other way. Now let's see. Oh, Nokomis looks like they're going to apply a little pressure this time. And a 1-2-2. Yeah, 1-2-2, three-quarter trap. Liscombe almost takes that one away. Bradstreet has it here. Guarded by Rush. Dribbles into the trap. Trap couldn't cut her off. Three-point opportunity for the Hawks. That's no good. Liscombe with a rebound. Gets it out to Beaulieu. Briley beats her down the sideline. Spin dribble. Gets it over to King. King from the hash mark.
Heat check.
Whoa. Bradstreet didn't know how much time was left on the clock. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. 11-3. 11-3 the score here. Mr. Brown's back in the booth. He's got triple duty tonight.
Yeah, busy night tonight. We've got a concert going on. We have a board meeting going on. We have basketball going on. School's busy here tonight, which is good. Parking lot was full tonight for sure. Just want to mention some of our sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. DT Lawn Care, 270-0342. D.A. Gould and Grandsons Excavation, 938-2578. Over 40 years experience and certified. Casa Cattle, 249-2191. Clark's Truck Repair, Fleet Services and Welding, 207-368-4766. And, of course, Sebasticook Valley Federal Credit Union, Newport and Pittsfield office, 368-4940 and 487-5576. Thank you very much for being sponsors here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. We couldn't do it without our sponsors, so some of our good, loyal sponsors there. And if you're interested in becoming a sponsor at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting, you can call here at 368-4354 and ask for me, Matt Brown, and I'm sure we can come up with some plan for your business.
Yeah, make us do instant replay, will you? Become our instant replay sponsor.
Yeah, we could have an instant replay. That's a great idea. Maybe an instant replay sponsor.
Hey. All right, it's going to be in Nokomis basketball starting the second. I'm creating more work for Mr. Brown just like that. Rush with the basketball, and Nokomis is going to start things out. It's 11-3 after the first quarter. King with it here. Cut off on the baseline, tries to get it to Beaulieu on a cut, but she gets blocked. Face cut taken away. Man, painfully almost a double dribble there by Lancaster. Bradstreet has it, being guarded by Rush. Behind her back, between the legs, and around the horn it goes. There's a three-point shot. That one's going to
Oh, got to beat him to that ball.
Yes. Yeah, that's a loose ball layup. Dribble handoff to Kelly. Kelly gets it to Walker. Down underneath. Reverse layup. That's no good. That was missed by Tracy. Ball sit. And Hermon keeps possession. Bradstreet just double dribbles. Nobody calls it.
He's got to go to the rim.
Yeah.
But she'll take
Hey!
that. Splashdown. Nice shot.
Hey, as long as it goes, right?
That's right.
That's a bad shot if she misses. It's a great shot if she makes it. Here's Bradstreet with it. And a hand check on Rush. They see the hand check. They don't see the double dribble? Okay. All right. It's early for everybody. 11-5 score. Checking into the game now for the Hermon Hawks is Decker, Addison Decker, a sophomore. Lots of sophomores on the Hawks team. That one's stolen away by Rush. Nice job getting in the passing lane.
And that was a nice dig down in the post by Delaney Randlett. Forced that turnover.
There's a bounce pass. Nice no look there by King. Liscombe wasn't quite ready for it. Oh, Randlett thought about it. Rush looks to penetrate, does, dishes. King will finally let it fly. That front rim's no good. Rush with the rebound and puts it up and in. Maven the scorebook here. Nice crash. Nobody boxes her out. That was pretty. Looks like we're back to the zone, odd front zone here. 1-3-1. Oh, Briley almost got that one. Tracy has it here, puts it on the deck. Hands off to Walker. Walker now with it.
3-second call.
Yeah. We're building a fire down there. Lancaster kicks it out. That little jump shot there by Tracy is good. Now King in the paint. Got a mismatch. Puts it up and in. That's good recognition right there of the mismatch.
Good strong play by Reagan King. It's nice to see her get on the scoreboard.
It's she's kind of at that in between place because she's been asked to kind of be a point forward, and tonight she could have mismatches all over the place if she can get the ball in the paint.
Yeah, the rim is her friend. She can use her physicality, take it over.
Wow, nobody boxes out the shooter. King gets it to Liscombe. Liscombe puts it up. That's no good. Partially blocked by Tracy. Liscombe gets it back. Now over to Rush. Rush gets it down to Liscombe. Lots of carnage. It's going to stay Warriors basketball. Bodies flying everywhere. Bradstreet not sees the ball. That one's taken away. Nice steal by Lancaster. She's susceptible to ball pressure. Rush is on her. Bradstreet has it, goes to the hole. Nobody to penetrate, and she throws it away.
Oh.
Rush is there to take it away again. A third steal of the game for Rush.
Yeah, Rush's quickness can be a real asset for her as she develops her game.
Her premier sport's field hockey. I think that's safe to say. But once she gets her basketball feet amongst her, it's just only been the preseason, this regular season number 2. And, she's just a freshman, so she's learning all of this stuff. Her athleticism is impressive. Ballmer's back in the game with 2 fouls. Rush gets it down to Ranlett. Ranlett on the baseline. Strong with it, kicks it back out to Rush. Ball just came from there. Now gets it to King. Nice job by King to get down on the block. Good ball movement here by the Warriors. Liscombe has that one tied up. Alternating possession is going to be a Hermon ball. But visions of, like that looked like an semblance of some good ball movement.
Yeah, they got great movement. Just got to convert with at least a shot attempt.
Nice job breaking the press here by Hermon. Bradstreet for 3. That's no good. Almost right there with a rebound, but King swats it away. Hermon ball underneath.
Hermon with a 4-point lead, 13-9.
Yeah, the lead is going down. Here's Bradstreet for 3. That's off the rim, no good. It's 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Kick back out. Beaulieu for 3. That one's in and out. Boy, that's got to fall. Come on, rim. Here's a 3-point shot for Tracy. That one no good. Tracy's sporting mismatched shoes. Maybe that's a look or somebody's particular brand.
So I guess it's a new thing.
I am. Hate to be the fashion police, but I'm seeing a lot of different colored shoes this year. All right, here's Beaulieu with a basketball. Briley looking to set things up. A lot of standing around watching right now for the Warriors.
Going to get a 5 count.
We got a timeout. Coach Peavy's going to take one. Try to save the possession here. Everybody's standing around watching, Coach.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you got to get action from the cutters.
All right, I'm going to jump.
Go ahead, man.
Sorry, guys. I was just going to jump in and mention a few more of our sponsors. And here we are. Fallbrook Resort, Foggy's Pub, 355-5515. Bowman Constructors, your commercial building solution, 368-2405. Gilman Electrical Supply, 368-4306. And A.E. Robinson in Corinna, 278-4626. Thank you so much for being the mid-level sponsors for us here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting.
You ever notice when Matt Brown comes in on mic, it's louder than everybody else, and it just is designed to scare you?
Advertising has to come in louder, right?
Yeah.
Here's volume 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Bradstreet. You know, it's just like when you're at home watching a national broadcast, you know? Like, the ad comes on, and you're like, who turned up the TV? Here's a 3. That one's off the rim, no good. Ryan misses that one. Rush in the open here.
There you
nice,
go.
nice job inside-out dribble. Shoot the layup, darling. Oh, gets it back out. Warriors kept the position here. Liscombe with it. Now to King. Double comes from the backside. No talk. That one gets squandered by the Hawks. Boy, we got travel.
Give it to the Warriors. They're playing hard.
Yeah.
And they are in this game.
Yeah, both teams for sure are you know, exercising lots of energy. That's for sure. The wherewithal and the want to is there. The execution has been not. It's been early level.
Yeah, that's been an option that's not been executed.
Yeah. Boyu for 3. Nice rebound there by Ryan. That one goes to Lancaster. Dragged her pivot foot. Rebound by Rush. Rush's got a chance here.
There she goes. There you go. That's all right.
Oh, that's all right. That's a great take.
Attack the rim.
Yes. Like to see that. Learn and grow as we move on. Balmus with it here. Puts it on the deck. Goes by Liscombe. Up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Tracy. She's going to get the hoop and the harm. Who's going to go on Liscombe? I think that's going to be her second. And it is.
The third hoop for Maddie Tracy. It's got a nice half underway.
Gonna have to Google those shoes. Completes the three-point play, 16-9. 1 minute, 52 seconds remaining in the half. Here's King, coast to coast, up off the glass. Draws a foul, going to go to the free throw line here. Fouled in the act of shooting, going to shoot 2. Have ourselves a real close contest here.
There you go.
Danny Nice checked into the game here. Also Maldonado for the Warriors. Liscombe going to sit down with 2 fouls. King makes them both. 16-11. Little trap here. King being smart, not getting in foul trouble. That goes to Tracy up over everyone else. Rebound Balmus. That one's put back up and good. And not a lot of contact on the box out. King with it. Rush. Around to Maldonado. Maldonado fits it for 3. Had her feet set. Maybe rushed it a little bit. But nice to see the shot go. Bradstreet. Down underneath. Nice ball movement there. Baseline jump shot by Tracy is good. So Maddie Tracy has been the point leader here so far for the Hawks. Nice. Now over to Boyu. Boyu lets it go.
Big shot.
She got it to go. Needed that one. 20-14 as we head into the remaining seconds of the first half. Bradstreet, one-hand runner. That's no good. Boyu has it. Oh. Nice. Gets it to King. Second time from behind.
Somebody's got to tell her that that's coming. Coach Peavey's letting her know right now. Your man leaves you. You've got to tell him the double's coming.
Big possession right here for the Warriors. Going to have a nice, good look at the basket.
25 seconds. Last possession here, Coach?
I don't know. I would think so. I think so.
1-4 low. Cleared out for King. That one taken away again by Lancaster. She's been a pest. Whoa. Well, that's a... Oh. All right, alternating possession. 6 seconds left.
Yeah, they escaped that one. The Warriors going to have a chance to have the last shot with 6 seconds left.
Here's King.
Going to be ready to spot up. Maybe Boyer.
She's going to fire it. Oh, off the back of the iron, no good. Well, 20-14. We got ourselves a two-possession basketball game headed into halftime. Closely contested. Lots of turnovers from both teams.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of both locker rooms at halftime, I think, is going to have to take care of the ball, and both teams both struggling to get into some type of offensive flow in the half court. So that's why you have halftime.
Yeah. So the key will be, as most coaches know, is how do you come out of the locker room and make those adjustments, and can you get to execute? Who goes on the first run? That might tell the story of the second half. I think we'll be back with more second half action in just a few minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back getting ready for second half action and a little analysis from the first half. Well, Coach, what did we see?
So leading the way for the Hermon Hawks in scoring is Maddie Tracy with 9 points. Abby Bradstreet, the sophomore transfer, with 7 for the Nokomis Warriors. Reagan King with 4 and Briley Bully with 6. And what can only be described as a rather sloppy first half. Both teams are playing hard, but neither team has got into a good offensive flow.
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's been hard to see any type of 2 possessions in a row that have been good possessions for either team. There's been a couple of times that it's been down. It's like you got a good look at it, but it wasn't a successful possession because you weren't able to execute the points.
I guess my request for some of those Nokomis Warriors is attack the basket with some confidence, shoot the ball with some confidence, be a little bit aggressive. You don't have to stand around and watch Reagan. To take a little bit of initiative.
Yeah, weak side movement would be helpful, wouldn't it?
It would be helpful for Reagan and be helpful for the whole team.
All right, we're starting things off here. It's going to be a Hermon basketball. Starters for both teams are on the floor. Bradstreet gets it to Bombas. Bombas now puts it on the deck. She's double teamed. Kicks it back out. Gets it over to Lancaster. Lancaster now dumps it out. That's a turnaround jump shot there by Bombas. That's no good. Rebound by Liscombe. Up
Good
the floor to
ahead.
Beaulieu. Had a jump shot. Gets it down to King. That one goes around. Volleyball then comes down with the Hawks. And that's Kelly. Kelly gets it over to Bradstreet. She goes baseline. Thought about a 3. Now kicks it back around the horn. It goes. Bombas now. Oh, nice looking pass. That was a pretty feed.
I was working on my mic. Who scored it for the Hermon Hawks?
That was Tracy.
Thank you.
Feed from Bombas on a kind of a almost high-low feed.
Captain Brown was fixing my mic so I could have a volume that you could hear.
Here's Liscombe, turnaround shot. That's no good. Rebound controlled by the Hawks, taken down by Lancaster. Lancaster has it being guarded by Rush, hand on her hip. Got to move her feet. Okay, no call. This is Kelly. Now Bombas. Bradstreet for 3. That one's rimming out. Rebound by Tracy, though. No box out. Bombas is spending a decade in the paint. No call. Then misses the layup.
A decade is a violation.
Yes, it is. Here's Rush. Almost gets a shot to go. Kicks it back out. Beaulieu has it. Comes off her feet. Now Tracy picks it up. How was that not a double dribble? Okay. Bradstreet with it now. Baseline. 3-point shot. That one's up no good. Rebound by Bombas. Put back is good. Lots of jumping for the rebounds, but not a lot of contact on a box out. 10-point lead here.
That's right. You're just not going to beat a verticality contest with somebody that tall.
Now King kicks it in and kicks it out. Ranlett with a shot there. Delaney couldn't get it to go. Rebound controlled by the Hawks. Almost taken away by Rush. Finally does take it away.
Good defense by Maeve Rush.
That's her 5th steal. Beaulieu with it. That one front rims. Going to be out of bounds. And a Hermon ball. So a little flurry of a run here. That one goes down underneath. Tracy turnaround jump shot, no good. Rush has it. Carry. And that's something that I think will come with time with her. You know, she's got 3 people in front of her, and she's the only one, stop, jump stop.
Right. Yeah,
You know.
Game just gets a little sped up when it doesn't need to.
Yeah. Lancaster has that one almost taken away by King. Kelly. Bombas for 2, just inside the 3. Rebecca drains that one.
Timeout from Coach Peavy.
And it's going to be a full timeout. 6-0 run for the Hawks coming out of halftime.
Yeah, the first 3 buckets of the half coming from the Hermon Hawks. That's check the box for the Hermon coach as far as how you want to come out and start a second half in a close game.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a defensive repositioning here by Nokomis going back to that odd front zone.
Yeah, he's going to try to just change it up and try to get some action off that. If they can maybe pinch the ball on the sidelines and force a couple turnovers, they're going to have to get action to the basket.
I mean, and let's be honest about it. The defensive effort hasn't been the issue.
No.
Hey guys, have I mentioned to you guys that Newport Glass is our main sponsor here at Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting?
The Glass Medics?
The Glass Medics. Any problems with your auto, commercial, or residential glass needs? Newport Glass is fantastic. 368-5698. And also, you guys are going to be coming up with the Newport Glass Player of the Game tonight.
All right.
Which is always exciting.
So we'll take a look at our lists and rosters and identify some candidates for the Newport Glass Player of the Game. And for all your broken glass needs, they can fix it. The Glass Medics, Newport Glass. Thanks for being our leading sponsor.
I got to tell you, Coach, I still have a problem with how much louder his mic is than ours. Every time he says something, it lifts me right out of my seat.
He's clear.
It's terrifying. The terrifying presence of Matt Brown, director.
Well, he is a state championship coach.
It's like Darth Vader.
Here's Beaulieu with it. Oh, nice cut by Rush on the baseline. Hatter. Here's King.
Big.
Oh, rack that. Ball missed. Nice high-low there by the Hawks. That one's... Oh, my Lord, that's a travel.
They're called travel.
Went to a basketball game and a rugby scrum broke out. Oh, turnover on the travel. If I was a betting man, I would have almost thought that one was going to end up in a tie-up. 1-4 low set here to start things off. Looking for a little penetration here from King. They've doubled this a couple of times. 1-4 low set turns into a high set as Rush moves down. Ranlett catches the ball on the baseline. Gets it to Liscombe. Get in.
Nice baseline penetration from Ranlett. Way to catch and shoot from Linscomb. Nice basket. And guess what? We're back in a ball game.
They really needed that. The Nokomis really needed that bucket. Oh, there's Rush with her sixth steal of the game. Nice jump stop, but didn't quite stay on balance. Liscombe got the offensive rebound, but had that swatted back in her face. Almost has it now. Gets it over to Bradstreet. She catches and shoots. That misses everything, but Lancaster's right there to take the trash and put it back in.
That's a tough break for the Warriors right there.
Yeah, it really was. Oh, carry. Well, it's unforced. That's unforced error. Really need to mitigate that. Ryan checks back into the game here for the Hawks. Opening night's leading scorer at 23, who really hasn't shown her offensive prowess here so far. Almost gets to Bradstreet. Bradstreet for three. Misses that one. And we're going to get a bump on Lancaster. All the way away from her basket.
Tough one from the Hermon standpoint. You don't want to commit that foul that far away.
Woof. Player-to-player defense here on the Hawks. We're 1-4 high set this time. Nice backdoor cut by Rush. Oh, man, that was a wonderful job not fighting pressure, going to the back door, got the cut. Couldn't put the biscuit in the basket. That one's taken away by Liscombe. Nice job getting the passing lane. Bradstreet with a turnover there. Up the floor in a hurry to Ranlett. Nice catch. Now goes to Rush. Gets it out to King. King tries to get it to Beaulieu. That was tipped into the backcourt. Screen by Liscombe. Backdoor cut Ranlett. Lots of dribble. Riley finally takes that one to the rim, and she's going to go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's one way to beat that pressure is to attack it.
Foul's going to go on Ryan.
we talk about that as coaches, east-west against that on-ball defense doesn't do you any good. You got to actually at some point pull the trigger, make a move.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the reason why we haven't said much about Ryan. That's her 4th foul. She spent most of the half with 3 fouls on the bench, and now just picks up her 4th. Isn't that a sight? That'll make you scratch your head. Beaulieu puts it down now into a 2-2-1 press. Gets it to the backside. Balmas kicks it back out. Bradstreet. And we've got a 3-second violation. Well. I used to have an old baseball coach from back in the day that used to say, "Ain't that a sight?" Anybody make an error, ain't that a sight?
Another unforced error.
Yeah. Balmas has it, fights off a defender, shoots up and misses everything. That's going to be last touch by Hermon. Going to be a Warriors basketball. Got an 8-point lead here for the Hawks. 1 minute 50 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. 28-20. There it is.
The floater.
All caused by the movement.
That's right. Nice take by Reagan King. I'm going to just, kudos to her. She's playing hard on both ends. She's being asked to do a lot.
Balmas turnaround, no good. Liscombe is mugged in the rebounding action.
Got a 6-point game.
Get a bucket here. That foul's going to be on Tracy. That's going to be her first, team 3rd. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Crossover dribbles, nice penetration here. And a Urso. I'm not sure what that was.
It's called a hand check.
All right. Foul goes on Kelly. That's going to be her 3rd, team's 4th. So foul trouble is amassing here for Hermon. King catches it, kicks it back out to Rush. Now to Randlet. Randlet puts it up. Get in.
It's a nice take by her, though. She asked to put that ball up, and she did.
I had a good look at it. Bradstreet gave up her dribble. Nice ball movement here for the Hawks. Shot goes up, no good. Nobody boxes out Lancaster. Ball's in the paint. We have a timeout. 30-second timeout.
I tell you, the Lancaster player for the Hermon, she's done a nice job. She's one of those players doesn't show up a lot on the stat line, but she's always where you need to be.
Yeah, her defensive wherewithal seems to be pretty good. She's had 3 steals, leaving her defender and coming and doubling the basketball, and she did that in the first half. And now you see her, she crashes the board well, and somebody's got to whoever's with her has got to get a body on her. Boxing out might be a key here for both teams, really.
It's absolutely going to be a point of emphasis for both teams going forward. You just know as the coaches break down the game tape and go over it with the players, and just, look, it's the second game. Teams get better, especially after the Christmas break.
Well, I mean, this is high school basketball. This is a learning environment.
That's
we
right.
Can't expect them to be pros. Here's a shot that goes up. There's a 3. That's no good off the rim. That's going to be last touch by Beaulieu in the rebounding action. That shot by Lancaster. I mean, when you look at things, I mean, there isn't a single senior on the Hermon Hawks squad.
No, got a good club.
That shot goes up. Boy. They're trying to decide who that's on. That's the 5th foul. So we're going to be shooting. It's on somebody on the blue team. And they're going to say Balmas, I guess. That's going to be her 3rd. Boy, oh boy, foul trouble's amassing here.
That's definitely going to be an issue that Hermon Hawks are going to have to address. They've put the Warriors on the line, put them in the bonus early, now 3 straight quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to be aggressive. With the rule changes that came from last season. With the but once you get to that fifth one, it's 1 of 2 for Liscombe. Nice going to check in, make sure that Liscombe doesn't pick up her fourth.
Warriors with full court pressure.
Yeah, a little 2-2-1 here. Or a 1-2-2. They're switching back and forth here. Can't quite tell where the positioning needs to be. Backside rotation not there as Balmus easily slips that for a layup. 15 seconds on the clock. Randlett has it. Trying to deny it to King. King finally gets it. 3 defenders hanging all over. The runner's no good. We're going to have a heave here. Good if it goes. Off the back of the rim, no good. So after 3 complete, it's a 7-point ball game. This one is anybody's affair as we head into the fourth quarter. 30-23, Coach.
Yeah, it's a good game, and both teams improved a little bit from their first half jitters. Neither team, though, has been able to solve the offensive riddle.
It's a riddle, all right.
They say, riddle me that.
Yes. Coach Tardy, the Riddler, is up here in the booth with us tonight. Oh, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting. And again, if you would like to be a sponsor on our broadcast, just give Mr. Matt Brown a call right here at RSU 19 Nokomis Regional High and ask for him, and we can talk about how we can get your business showcased on our broadcast. Well, we're about to come into the fourth quarter where the cream shall rise to the top.
Key first couple of minutes for the Nokomis Warriors right here. If they can get a couple of good possessions and this game tightens, it tightens for both teams.
Hey, a little bit of isolation. Make somebody have to sit down. Hermon's got a bunch of foul trouble. Again, with the rules, after every quarter, team fouls reset, and then at the 5th one, it's double bonus. The 1-and-1 no longer exists. You got to go to find a college men's basketball game to have that happen again. There's a backdoor cut by King. Good movement here. Randlett with a nice cut. Almost taken away. Rush gets it down to Liscombe. Nice turnaround jump shot off the glass. No good. Oh, that was a good look. Bradstreet, that's a travel. Oh, Balmus with the basketball. Boy, we got a block. Oh, boy.
I thought that was a charge, guys.
We couldn't tell.
Got noises coming out here from the noises from the truck.
For those of you listening on Warrior Nation, there's a lot of stuff going on up here that you don't even hear sometimes.
Well, thankfully, our live streams have slowed down a little bit. Our board meeting finished and our concert finished. So, last one here. Good game. And we're going to come up with a Newport Glass Player of the Game.
Yeah, we've got some candidates for that one. But I think it's going to really be indicative of how this game falls out because really, this one's still anybody's ball game to win.
Yeah, 7 minutes and 31 seconds left. It's an eternity for basketball purposes. And I still say, just like we said at the very beginning, the team that starts to execute, you only have to play well for 3 or 4 minutes in this one, and this game can be either team's.
Yeah, basketball's a game of runs, and if somebody could actually just go on one here, we haven't really seen a sustained run at all in this contest. That one put down underneath. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay a Hermon basketball. Hey, shout out to Mr. Wayne Prescott, principal here at Nokomis, and also pulling double duty as an athletic trainer for tonight's event. That's something.
A man of several hats.
Don't see that in every school district.
There's a nice pass by Bradstreet. Kicks it down to Balmus. She clears out with the backside of her body and gets an easy layup. Here's King, coast to coast, right back at her. That one shot goes up, no good. Fought for in the rebounding action. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a Hermon basketball. Nine-point game here. Really need to stop. Tracy with it. There's a jump shot. That goes out. No good. Put back up and good. Tracy on the weak side rebound. Picks it up and puts it in.
Yeah, Tracy and Balmus are really starting to impose their will on the glass. That's becoming a real problem for the Warriors.
Inside out, three-point shot from Beaulieu. Puts it down. Timeout, Coach Peavy. Big shot there.
Yeah, the shot by Briley gets him back in the game. It's 34-26. Going to have to find a way to keep Balmus and Tracy off the glass, hold them to one shot, and gut this one out for the final 6.5.
Yeah, you know, maybe the point of emphasis here is to make sure that if Hermon does shoot, that we get the rebound.
That's right. That's right.
Well, guys, I've been really impressed. Hermon team has had some good passes into the post, and the bigs for Hermon have really made Nokomis pay.
Yeah, their interior passing has been impressive.
It's always nice to have a couple of post players and have a little bit of a high-low entry, and then just the offensive rebounding opportunities for Hermon have been there tonight.
Haven't seen them waste a lot of dribble either.
No.
If they do put it on the deck, it does take them somewhere. All right, let's see what Nokomis is going to come out in here. Looks like some sort of a zone, a semblance of a trap. Try to take away the middle. Rotate to the middle. Bradstreet takes it down the baseline, kicks it back over. There's a shot. That goes up. That's no good, but rebound on the weak side. That's a problem with the zone.
Yeah.
Balmus puts it up and then goes in. And backs out on a weak side rebound. Ranlett for three. Splash!
Splashdown.
Okay, after a make, we're going right into the trap. There's the middle, almost the back court. Rush with her 7th steal of the game. Briley for three. Kaboom!
Big shot by Briley. And that's what you can get from her. If she has the confidence to let her fly, she's got a good-looking shot, great rotation on the ball. I saw her in some spring balls. She can get it going.
Hey, we got to run. That's a run.
That is a run. We've cut it to 4. Very good minute right there for the Nokomis Warriors.
Well, timeout to try to squelch a run. 5 minutes, 47 seconds, 36-32 is our score, a 4-point ball game.
Guys, that was the good offense by Nokomis, but it was started by their defense.
Yeah.
Their defense right there really was effective, and the zone that they've been playing, I think, has been effective a couple times.
Yeah.
Made Hermon work, really, to get that ball over.
I'm surprised that, and that's one of the hard things about playing a full quarter, three-quarter court trap is how do you fall back? When you fall back do you fall back into player to player, or do you fall back into zone? And how do you transition once they've broken your pressure? You lose people in matchups sometimes if you fall back into man. You lose stuff on the weak side if you fall back into zone. There's an inside-out Bradstreet for three. That's going to hit front rim, no good. Fought for, and there she is again. In amongst the trees, somehow Lancaster comes up with the ball.
There she is again.
Like the ball finds her. Foul's going to go on King, I think. And wisely for her, playing this game much more controlled. That's only her first foul.
No, that's a nice adjustment by Reagan on her approach. She's playing great defense. She's being asked to do a lot on both ends of the floor, and I think a key for her is she has to stay on the floor.
Yeah. All right, first one was good. Second one is up and good. So Lancaster is a ball hawk. All finds are all over the place. Here's King. Nice, pretty move. All right, after make right into that half-court trap. That one, oh, and the ball hawk.
There she is again.
Lancaster just stays right on the basket line.
She has a good way of sneaking behind everybody.
Yeah. That one taken away by Lancaster is going to get bumped by King. Give me her second. Fouls to give. If we're thinking about that at this point. I mean, there's still 5 minutes left in this contest, so. Might as well get a couple out of the way now. She had 1 or 2 to burn. Bradstreet with it here. Gets it over the timeline. Balmus has it. Took 2 running steps before she put it on the floor. Should have been a travel. Is that going to be King's third? In a hurry? It is.
That's a tough one. I mean, looked like she was standing straight up. There was a little bit of contact, but who initiated? I mean, obviously it's a 50-50 call.
And called the travel before that, and that foul never would have happened. Nice job by the Hawks at the charity stripe here. The last couple of times in have made their free throws, pressure free throws in the fourth quarter. 42-34. Nokomis needs a bucket. Inside out, Beaulieu catches. Ranlett has it here. Ball still stays on the same side of the floor. Rush finally gets it. Oh. Double. Hit it. Oh. Nice job, Maeve Rush. Mackenzie Liscombe steps in, puts the layup in. Good conversion. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Middle of the floor has been wide open. Skip pass, 3-point shot, that no good. Balmus gets an offensive glass, and her runner goes up and in. 44-36, 8-point game. Rush with it here. Gets it to King. King, nice little pass to Liscombe. Liscombe's bunny is good. Back and forth, seesaw affair. The drama is building here a little bit in Newport. Kelly, dribble handoff to Bradstreet. Bradstreet works baseline. Gets it to Balmus. Wide open is the ball hawk.
And who got behind the defense again?
Yep.
Maya Lancaster. Big second half.
She moves pretty well without the basketball. Here's King. Kicks it out to Rush. Rush puts it on the deck. Puts it back to King. Crossover. Middle open. Floater. No good. Had some contact there. That last touch by a Hermon player. Checking into the contest here. It's been a while since we've seen Addison Decker. 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Looking to get it in. They do get it to Liscombe. Oh, King had a seal there for a second. There's a 3 from Ranlett. That's no good. Rebound goes to Balmus. Balmus has it now on the break. King's got to be careful. She got 4 fouls. Nice no call there by our official. Riley gave up her dribble, but wisely throws it off a leg. Ranlett's wide open in the deep. Spot up. Bradstreet, sorry. I love that little sneak.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah. Here's King. Triple team now. Dribbles through it.
Well, we got away with that one.
Boy, oh boy. Reagan King trying to do it all. And triple team that time. I'm going to go to the free throw line. Wow, that effort is unbelievable. 46-38 the score. Makes it first. Second one is good. Pressure free throws.
Big free throws for King.
2-possession game here. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the contest. Break the pressure here. This is Kelly, and now that's backcourt. It's a big stop there by the Warriors. Ball hawk checks back in. Maya Lancaster.
Yeah, Maya Lancaster, a sophomore, man. She's got a great future.
Yeah, her presence, her understanding of where the game moves. Okay, what's going on? We got a conversation. It was a backcourt violation. Should be a white ball. What on earth are we doing? Oh, where they put it. Okay, because the violation came in the... Yeah, it should be in the... There we go. We got it right. It's interesting here. Our athletic trainer and principal here at Nokomis is also an evaluator. So a gosh darn good basketball official, and has worked as a signer and an assessor for referees. So it'll be interesting to see what his take is tomorrow morning. There's a three-point shot. That's up no good. Ranlett now has it. Tries to get it to Liscombe. Battled for, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Nokomis ball. Delaney picked up, almost got caught in the trap there. 2 minutes, Coach.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Hey, you've got a 6-point game. This is a big baseline out of bounds play. Hopefully they get a good look off good movement.
Liscombe catches it out front. She just switched your pivot foot. Woo. Woo. Got away with one there. Woo. Bradstreet. Dribble handoff to Ryan. Ryan playing with 4 fouls. Crossover. Ball out front. Now Balmas catches it. Got Liscombe where she wanted, but Liscombe was able to swat that one. Beaulieu to Ranlett. Ranlett on the baseline. Trying to save it. Bradstreet takes it away. Nice pass. That shot missed by Kelly. Now down to Liscombe. Got to go to the rim. Oh, it's good. 46-42. Timeout, Coach Peavy.
Cut it to 4. That's great court awareness by King. Catching Linscomb running the floor perfectly, and nice execution. Good, strong finish.
1.6 seconds remaining. Well, what are we doing here?
See, minute to go. You don't have to foul by any stretch, although they are in the bonus. I think you defend hard and see what the Hermon Hawks do for execution, and then probably Coach Peavy has a design call if they are going to put him on the foul line. He'll probably call red or something like that from the sideline, and that's a signal to put him on the line.
Yeah, free throw wise, Balmas and Lancaster have been a machine at the line. I don't think I'd want to foul either one of them if they touch the ball.
No, that's right. But it's an eternity,
Yeah.
See if they can't force a bad shot, and let's just see how Hermon handles the pressure. I mean, this is early season for them too.
Lancaster with it. Now to Balmas. Bumped by Liscombe. Lancaster has it. Kicks it back out. Kelly with it now. We've got a hold on Beaulieu. That's going to be the 5th one on the team. So we're going to shoot 2. Hermon to the line to shoot 2. This is Brooklyn Kelly. Well, this might be the one if you're going to circle one.
Misses the first one. 54.7. Pretty big differential in foul disparity. Makes the second one. 4-point contest. King with it here. She's going to whap one. Draws a lot of contact. Put that one up. No call. Bradstreet with it here, being guarded by Rush. Loses it. Gets it back. Gets it to Balmus. That one's stolen by Beaulieu. 30 seconds left. Need a three. .25 seconds. Ball in the backcourt. Ryan has it here. Bradstreet gets whacked. And she's going to go to the free throw line. Well.
Hey, rebound misses. Either way, if Hermon scores, you got to push the ball up, get it to the rim. I don't think you can settle for a three right now. I think you got to get it to the rim or the best available shot and call a timeout on a make.
Yeah. Bradstreet front rims it. Legs must be a little fleeting at this point of the game. 21.5 seconds remaining. 4-point contest. Each team has a timeout left. Bradstreet misses them both.
Oh.
Rush has it here.
They've got a foul to give, so they're going to come at
Yeah,
hard.
they're going to come at the ball.
It's a good foul by Hermon.
Yeah. Foul's going to go on Bradstreet. They still have fouls to give. King with it. Gets it to Ranlett. Ranlett for three. No good. Balmus with the rebound. Bradstreet will dribble it out. And Hermon comes into Newport and defeats the Nokomis Warriors 47-42. Now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for our Newport Glass Player of the Game. Newport Glass, our leading sponsor, and the Glass Medics. Coach, who do we got?
Okay, for the Nokomis Warriors, my vote goes to Briley Bowyer. Big game for her. It looks like unofficially 13 points. Had made some big threes, kept them in the game, and made a couple of big steals down the stretch. A tough loss for the Warriors, but a good night for the Warriors anyways.
Yeah, the learning curve is getting shorter. It looked like the Warriors' effort tonight was much more successful in the second half than it was in the first half. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Nokomis Warrior basketball here. We've got another game that's coming up, and it's a boys game versus Gardner on Thursday evening. Mr. Brown, how about you take us home?
Yes, thanks a lot, guys. Good game here tonight. Just Nokomis coming up a little short. Any public performance, rebroadcast, reproduction, distribution, unauthorized retransmission, or other use of this program without the express written consent of Nokomis Warrior Broadcasting or RSU 19 is strictly prohibited. All rights reserved. 2025. We will see you on Thursday.